Um, okay. Well, I just wanted to record a message to put alongside the graduation video and express thanks to as many people as I could, especially the very, very notable people who unfortunately could not, of course, attend the graduation for very reasonable reasons. And especially my mother and father. I really want to thank the both of you for who you've helped me become throughout my life. And I want also to sort of run through a litany of people who have influenced me and supported me in many ways, especially in terms of my the way I've just developed intellectually. And so I must start with my mother and father. My mother, who took me through many wonderful conversations late into the night, even when I was young, and somebody who always trusted that I could engage in that kind of conversation, and trusted that I could reason, even at a very young age. And my father, who had the same opinion of me, and who trusted me in those ways, who supported me, who taught me how to play chess when I was 6, and people who always believed in me and believed that I could do things like this. And it's funny though, because I was thinking that I don't really feel proud of what has occurred and of the things that have happened in the last number of years or so. Rather, I feel more thankful for what has happened. I feel thankful that there's been all this construction of who I am, and especially who I am with Laura, who is recording this right now.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Thanks for your support.
Yes. So she agrees. I'm just very, very thankful for what we have together, and that we're in over 4.5 years now, and really enjoying our life together.
Mm-hmm.
And without Laura being here, I have no shot of doing this kind of thing. No shot of this. And of course, everybody knows that this is empirically proven. I charted, as some of you know, I've charted my grade point average from seminary in the U.S. As proportional to the amount of time that I've spent married to Laura. My GPA was a very steady incline. So this is demonstrated that marriage has improved my academic career big time. So, yeah. I also thought that I really need to thank my 10th grade English teacher, Mr. J. Garrett, for teaching me how to read between the lines and to see meaning where at face value you cannot see it, to see what is behind the text, what is nevertheless in there, what the author's intent was, but something that is hidden, like the way they came out with those Magic Eye 3D pictures, and you have to look into them, and you have to look at them in a different way in order to see what they really want to express. Mr. Garrett helped me to see that. This has enormously enhanced my reading of the Bible and the reading of many other kinds of texts, both sacred and mundane. Also, I must thank Michael Teston, the pastor that I think has influenced me the most of all pastors. He really showed me how to think clearly and critically about very important questions, issues. And he also really genuinely loved me, even as I went through seminary and was learning what it means to be a leader and to be involved in a church and to really care for people, while at the same time caring for them in such a way as to help them sort through life's very, very serious questions. So yeah, and in that process, getting to know Laura and the way that she has challenged me and very much loved me and believed in me, even at a few very critical points in our career together, when I doubted and thought about changing course or stopping here or stopping there, or slowing down. Laura encouraged me to keep going and reminded me that it's God who has us here, and it's God who wants this to happen. And I think that's the one I have to thank the most of all is Jesus. Jesus has been my primary inspiration by far to pursue all of these goals. And on this journey, he's been my guiding light and the source of all my inspiration and all the intuition I've had, any insight. It's funny because Al-Ghazali, who's an Islamic Muslim theologian, I think around the 11th century, he thought that all inspired writing is actually plagiarism. Plagiarism because it is God who guides the pen when somebody is truly inspired. And so really what I'm doing can completely be credited to Jesus Christ, because he's what's behind all my thinking and reasoning. And he said, he reminded us that we're to love the Lord our God with our heart, our soul, our mind, and our strength. And I'm so thankful that Christ encouraged me as I continued in this walk in both faith and reason, not to assume that faith means checking my brain at the door, for example. Faith doesn't mean getting rid of thought. It means a flourishing of thought and an encouragement of thought. Thought enough that I could end up at a place like this, getting a degree like this, and moving forward, and in an environment where everything you do, everything you write, will be critiqued and read and tested very carefully. And Jesus is my source of strength and courage in all of this. So I have the Jesus to thank. I think that's it. Enjoy the video of the graduation. I hope that it inspires you all, and I hope that what happens here honors my family and honors my wife and honors the people who have influenced me. But most of all, I hope that it honors Jesus. All right, and on to the graduation.
Thank you. We love you guys.
Love you.